And of course, the Muslims conquered Spain earlier with Tariq. And of course, Tariq, is now immortalized in the anglicized version of his name, Jabal al-Tariq, Gibraltar, as we call it today. Now, Tariq, of course, was able to conquer Spain for the Umayyads, likely because the people we now call Portuguese and Spanish people were being ruled by the Visigoths. You remember the Germanic tribes, the Vandals, the Goths and the Visigoths. They had conquered North Africa and Spain centuries earlier, and they were still ruling that region when the Arabs came to North Africa. And of course, the Arab armies succeeded in dislodging the Visigoths in Spain, just like they had done with the Byzantines in Egypt. Remember, you had the local people in Spain who were tired of these Germanic groups ruling them. And of course, when the Arabs came, they collaborated with the Arabs to conquer. And of course, the Arabs were able now to establish hegemony. Now, the majority of the people will still be Catholics. They were Christians. But gradually, the Muslims would begin to convert many of these Christians to the point that you have, very much like in modern vocabulary today. Today, we have Westerners and we have Westernized people, right? The same thing, the Muzarabes. You have those Muzarabes. You have those Christians who were Arabized. They dress like Arabs. Many of them learn Arabic because that was the in thing to be. You see, it was nice to be an Arab in those days. Just like today it's nice to be American. You go to many parts of Africa and Asia, they like to put a Jorda's jean and all that. That was what was happening at that time. This is what happened with civilization. When you are dominant, everybody likes to be like you. And that's why Ibn Khaldun says that when the conquered people, they always like to dress like the conquerors, they like to talk to the conquerors, and they see the source of their defeat in the civilization of the conqueror. You see what I'm saying? So they try to imitate their speech patterns, their dress, and their behavior. And this is true throughout human history. I mean, not only in the Mediterranean, but it's true in Europe, in America, in Africa, all over the world. This is a global pattern of behavior among human beings. The conquered always see the source of their defeat in the culture of the conqueror. And of course, in the case of the Iberian Peninsula, the Christians who were there began to imitate the Arabs. They dress like the Arabs, they speak Arabic, and gradually many of them became Arabized and Islamized. This is very important to know. Now,